directors are just feeding Vin Diesel's ego at this point. I feel like every one of these movies is like Vin Diesel, like, oh, okay, who's the strongest, who's the coolest person at the time right now? Okay, bring him in. So I guess the trailer came out, and I just want to watch it. Wait, I'm sorry. It feels like they already put like CG. I don't know why. It just looks like they put CGI on Vin Diesel's face. What? Okay, like here's the thing about one. I didn't see The Rock, right? So I guess all those argues that they did, kind of like all the backstage stories and like all the arguing, kind of amounted to something. Um, Wait, she did she just walk up to her her son with like holsters with two guns? No, no. Wait, did he catch the? Did he catch the car in air? I'm sorry. I'll try to stop pausing.
Jacob is Dom's brother. Your whole life, you pushed yourself to be faster than Dom, smarter than Dom, stronger than Dom. But could you kill him? Because I'm ready if you are.
There's nothing more powerful than the love of family. But you turn that into anger, there's nothing more dangerous.
Maybe this is the end, but we're gonna go out together.
You know I'd ride to the death with you.
Where's The Rock? Where's Jason Statham? Where are they?
Let's get to work.
Please tell me that's not a Pontiac Fiero strapped to a rocket engine?
Impressive. I know.
No. No.
Who's back?
It's not impressive.
I'm surprised he's back after what he said on like Instagram about the Hobbs and Shaw movie. He probably saw Prometheus and said, "I like that little brother."
This is my world.
No. If does it catch him or something? Stop it. What in the James Bond am I watching?
Hold on.
Tell me you're not thinking what I think you're thinking. There's no bridge.
Oh, hell
Does he drive on the line? Oh. What in the Kung Fu Panda? They literally watched Kung Fu Panda and said, yeah, we could do that too.
Hey guys. Surprise.
Nice clubhouse.
Mm-hmm. 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 I know people are are pretty divided on Han coming back. And I won't lie, I'm happy, but because it's like it doesn't really matter anymore what they do in Fast and Furious, because it's not it's not a movie that is for like it's not a car movie anymore. It's like it's a superhero movie. Like they're damn near in like the Marvel universe. If you replace a lot of these scenes, and matter of fact, the Marvel universe is way more realistic because they actually like when they kill somebody, they kill somebody. Yeah, but you could replace a lot of these scenes and put them in like the MCU or the DCEU if you wanted to, and it's like, and it would just fit perfectly fine. At this point, I think it's just the ego boost for Vin Diesel, because now it's just like, it's like, oh, you're his big brother, right? It's like, what? And it's like, he's on equal grounds with like John Cena in like in terms of fighting, and then in the last movies he's like ego boosting with like Jason Statham and The Rock, who would Loki probably beat his ass, and then like. Yeah, at this point, it's just the ego boost for Vin Diesel. John Cena, speaking of John Cena, for this, I'm very happy that he's picking up on the villain role. Because I remember him being like, he would always play like these Marine or like these superhero type roles, where it's like he's the good guy, like he's the everyman. And throughout, like, I guess like the turn, he's slowly becoming something that he isn't in the WWE, which is a heel, right? Like I think we saw it in the beginning of like Bumblebee, right, where he was like a pseudo villain, and then I guess this would have came out before Suicide Squad, but he's a villain in this. Maybe I think basically what's gonna happen is he's gonna die, like saving everybody or something, or like he's part of a plan or some shit like that, because we know like these villains aren't villains. They're like, I guess you know what I mean. Yeah, we saw in this that I guess he's also a pseudo villain, and then maybe he's an actual villain, which I don't think they have the balls for. And I think the next movie is like Suicide Squad, where he's like just a full on like evil villain, right? Or like he's like he's an evil Captain America, right? Which is super cool. Which is something that I wish The Rock would do, because yeah, it's the reverse Rock, where it's like we like Rock as the villain that we cheer for. Like Rock was never cool, like when he was the nice guy, right? That's why when he was Rocky Maivita, we started to like him when he was The Rock, and he was speaking to himself in like third person, and he was this big like jerk. He was like this heel that we laughed with, right? When the game was trying to be, I am the game, and you will, like, and he was just making fun of like everybody, like from Hurricane, to like to mankind, who everybody loved, and he fits the heel role so perfectly that I don't know what would happen. Like, and now he's like, if I'm the heel, sorry. Yeah, he's like, if I'm the heel, who would whatever. Like, if I'm the heel, like, he's like, I have to be the hero now. I have to be the face. It's like, no, we didn't like you as the we didn't like you as the hero. We didn't like you as the face. We liked you as the heel, who kind of was so charismatic that he became the face, but he's still the heel. Which is, I think, the reverse of what The Rock is doing. I mean, what John Cena is doing, which is really cool. Where he's been stuck in this bubble for like the longest time as the... He's been stuck in this bubble as the hero or as the face in like WWE and like all these movies that they put out. But now he's like... I think we're going to start seeing a resurgence of him being a heel. And it's gonna be pretty cool. Yeah, but this, as much as I'm dogging on like the physics in this movie, like the magnet, which I don't like. Okay, the car flips. Like, listen, like we were making fun of this shit when they're like parachuting out of the helicopter, and like apparently that was real. I was like, what the fuck? Which is, okay, I guess. But yeah, when they were parachuting out of the helicopter, at this point it doesn't matter how much we dislike it, because I won't lie, I'm gonna probably watch it, and you're gonna probably watch it, and we're both a part of the problem for like movies like, well, I think there's a place for these types of movies where it's like, yeah, there's a place for these types of movies where it's like, you get to turn your brain off. It's like the Transformers movies. As much as people hate the Transformers movies or like the TMNT movies, you get to turn your brain off to them, and there's a time and place for these types of movies, which is cool. So you're part of the problem. I'm part of the problem, and these directors are just, feeding Vin Diesel's ego at this point. I feel like every one of these movies is like Vin Diesel, like, oh, okay, who's the coolest person at the time right now? Okay, bring him in, and I'll beat the dog shit out of them, right? Because they're like, oh, the fucking, like, you want to be like your older brother, don't you? It's like, what the fuck, nigga? That's John Cena. But yeah, these are just feeding his ego. Goodbye.